From News 19, I'm meteorologist Daniel Bonds. Here is Tropical Depression Gordon. It's in the middle of the Atlantic. It's going to stay away from the continental United States. It may gain a little bit of strength and become a tropical storm once again, but it appears it'll stay away from the continental United States at this point. Elsewhere in the Atlantic, quiet conditions. We're not expecting any tropical activity over the next 7 days. Other than Gordon, pretty quiet out there. If you do remember, we did have potential tropical cyclone number 8 yesterday. It never turned into a named storm. If it would have been named, it would have been called Helene. But we'll save that name for their next storm, at least our next potential storm. The peak of hurricane season, the day peak, was September 10th, so last week, and we're a little bit past the traditional peak. Typically, we'd expect the activity to continue to drop as we do move through the rest of September, and certainly as we go into October. As we do move through the rest of September and looking ahead towards October, start thinking about those fall leaves. Low color for parts of the Northeast and even up towards the Great Lakes states. For us here across the Carolinas, in particular South Carolina, we'll start to see those colors around early November, then mid-November for a large portion of South Carolina. Closer to the coast, you're talking about late November. So we still do have some time before our leaves will be changing. We're still dealing with ragweed and or grasses. Those pollen levels will start to increase a little bit as things dry up a little bit over the next few days. So if you are suffering from seasonal allergies at this point, probably ragweed and or grasses. Yesterday managed to make it to 74 degrees. It was a bit breezy. It was kind of rainy and overcast. The northern and eastern half of the Midlands picked up a little bit more rainfall. The Columbia Metropolitan Airport officially only picked up 0.03 of an inch of rain. Sunset will be at 7:27 today. In a week, 7:17. 3 weeks from now, we will be before 7 o'clock, 6:58, October the 8th. As we do move through the rest of your day, September 17th. Can't rule out a little bit of rain. A stray shower will be possible this afternoon. That'll be the case. Mainly cloudy skies. Get a little bit of sunshine for maybe the western and southern half of the Midlands. That may warm it up a little bit. And then as we look ahead towards Wednesday, mostly cloudy with a small chance for a shower, especially along and east of I-95 tomorrow. And then we'll do it all over again on Thursday with just a small chance for maybe a pop-up shower. Those clouds will gradually start to decrease, especially as we go into Friday. We're expecting a little bit more in the way of sunshine. Over the next 7 days, not a lot of rain expected. 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch of rain, with some isolated areas getting a little bit more, it looks like. So for the rest of your Tuesday, clouds will kind of hang around. Only a small chance for a little bit of light rain, drizzle, maybe some mist. Temperatures a little bit cooler in the northern half of the Midlands, a little bit warmer as you go farther towards the south and west, because in those areas we may see a little bit more in the way of sunshine. Clouds gradually decrease throughout the work week. Those temperatures will start to increase, mid-80s on Friday. We'll go mid-80s over the weekend. Fall equinox on Sunday, 84 degrees is what we're looking for. And then on Monday, partly cloudy with highs in the low 80s. There's still a pretty high risk for rip current dangers along the coastal region. So if you are heading to the coast over the next few days, keep that in mind. If you are heading to the coast, the weekend's looking pretty good with highs in the low 80s, both Saturday and Sunday. That was the forecast for Myrtle Beach. Mid to low 80s in Charleston over the weekend with a good bit of sunshine, and maybe heading up towards Greenville, the upstate, over the weekend. Low 80s, both Saturday and Sunday. As we do look ahead, 8 to 14 days out, this would be September 24th through the 30th. Looks like slightly wetter than normal conditions for us here in South Carolina, and slightly warmer than normal too. So we'll kind of increase our temperatures, it looks like, in our 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. Fall equinox, we mentioned it is Sunday, so it's 5 days away. Election day, exactly 7 weeks from today. And you can always follow me on the social media outlets. Have a great Tuesday.